It's a rough time in here, but we're here. We're ready to rock and roll as much as we possibly can. So I'm your one M. Marissa.
And I'm your other M. Maura.
And it is the morning. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. There's a little bit of a flood in the basement of La Penta, but we swam our way to this station. And we're doing some good things. We're ready for some stuff. How's your day going, Mo?
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
So let's hope. Hi, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Let's hope this show goes well because I'm not really feeling any mishaps.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. I also now feel the pressure to not mess up because if I'm the mishap, what's going to happen to me, right?
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we should just jump into it, right?
Yeah, why not? I guess I'll set up Facebook Live.
All right, so I'm going to talk about TV, and obviously the thing I'm going to talk about first is 13 Reasons Why.
Have you watched it?
I've watched 8 episodes. It's hard because they are an hour long.
Oh.
And there is obviously 13 of them, and it takes time. Because you also have to thoroughly pay attention when you're watching it, because if not, you'll miss 12,000 things. And so I have to sometimes go back and be like, oh wait, I just missed this. What was it? So on and so forth. So I'm 8 episodes in. If anyone spoils this, God bless your soul, because I will hurt you. So listen, I don't care if you've seen all of them. I don't care if you've read the spoilers online and you know what's happening. Do not tell me. Do not.
Which is pretty crazy because Maura usually doesn't mind if you spoil.
I don't mind spoiling for others,
but if you spoil for her,
spoil for me,
swear to God.
No, honey. No, honey. Okay, so Selena Gomez is actually an executive producer of the show. Did you know that?
Yeah, how cool is that?
That's pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
And then the show itself stars. Oh my God, I freaking hate this GroupMe thing. I hate GroupMe. I hate the app. I give it a 2-star rating because it's annoying, but also just the people in the GroupMe are annoying.
2 stars.
Shout out to the Skiggles.
Shout out to the Skiggles GroupMe.
Okay, so Selena Gomez is the EP. Dylan Minnette, do you know him?
Yes.
I know him.
That's the main kid, right?
Yes, he plays Clay Jenkins. Yeah. I know him most famously as the kid on Grey's Anatomy who went trick-or-treating for ears. In case any of you have seen that episode, that's Clay Jenkins.
I feel like I've seen him in something else. I feel like I've seen his face before.
He has a lot of credits on IMDb. I just didn't know any of them except for I know him as the kid in Grey's Anatomy who goes trick-or-treating for years.
He kind of looks like a husky.
Yes.
Or a small golden retriever.
Yes.
You mean a little puppy?
Yes.
Is that weird? I always compare people to dogs, but he looks like that.
No, he does. He has he has an adult's body, but he has
a
legit baby face.
Yeah, a little boy face.
Yeah.
Which will get him far.
Exactly.
In the
he can keep playing a teenager forever.
Literally ever.
And then Hannah is played by Catherine Langford, and she is very new. She only has 5 IMDb credits, and they're obscure indie films or stuff like that. So this is kind of I think her first step into the big games, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd never seen her before. Her face didn't seem familiar.
Yes, which I love her. I think she's beautiful.
Great, yes.
And yeah.
Maybe this will be her big break?
Maybe.
Selena Gomez helping people out?
Exactly. So for those of you who don't know, I'll explain the plot of the show to you. This girl, Hannah, and Clay, they're kind of friends with each other. They're in high school, the worst time of every single person's life, so on and so forth. And it ends up that Hannah takes her own life. And, people are like, oh my God, why did this happen? She doesn't leave a note. She doesn't do anything like that. So it's just a lot of unanswered questions. And then Clay one day comes home from school and there's this box and they're full of cassettes. And there's 7 cassettes, side A, side B, side A, side B, side A, side B, so on and so forth. There's 13 sides. And he starts listening to it and it's Hannah's voice. And what she did was she recorded a side for each person, she says, that has affected her in some way to end her life.
How nuts.
And like, so each one is like the story about the person. So the first one is about this boy that she had a crush on, and he was really sweet to her, and then he sent around this picture of like her in her underwear or something like that. So, and it's like, thanks, Justin, like, that's your reason. Then it moves on to another person, and so on and so forth. And the tapes go in like chronological order. So like, this is the first thing that set me off, all the way into like, this was like the day before I killed myself.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a big topic to cover. But I think they do it very well. The thing that I enjoy is that, like, you know that they are talking about suicide, and you know that they, you know, you see these effects that are put on people when someone kills themselves, but it's not just like spewing facts at you. It's not like, you know, the characters in the show are like, well, you know that like 12 point blah 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 blah, and it's like, no, because then that wouldn't be believable.
Yeah.
Like, you see how people are actually dealing with it, which I think is good to know, because obviously when a person takes their life, they don't see how it, you know, affects the people afterwards.
Yeah.
But this shows that like her parents are like devastated, and all these people at school are just like so thrown, like taken aback. They're like, what happened? Like, we don't know what to do, so on and so forth. So,
and she has a bit of like a diabolic quality to her, because this is so thought out.
Exactly.
Because
so,
it's so planned.
Yeah. That's my other thing. Like, I don't know if I like Hannah.
Yeah.
Like, listen.
When I read the book, I felt that way too.
Like, I understand these people were poops to you, but you cannot blame other people for making you kill yourself. Unless that person is the one that, you know, killed you, they are not the reason that you killed yourself. They're the reason that your life sucked, yeah, that you can attest to, but they cannot be the reason that you ended your own life.
I feel like whenever there's a note or whatever, people are like, oh wow, like this person did that person that did that, but they can separate themselves from it a bit because they weren't physically told it, but because this is literally her voice saying, you did this to me.
You did this to me.
And it's not like it's a public thing, really. Only the people who have a cassette tape
Correct. That's
hear them.
That's the other thing. Like, so Clay gets these tapes because he is one of them.
He's on the list.
So first it started off with this kid, Justin, and then it moved on to the next person. And so once you're done listening to the tapes, you have to send them
to the next person.
And if not, then there's an extra set of tapes that will be like released. So not only will like everyone get an answer to these questions, but they'll find out these awful things that these people did.
Yeah.
So...
yeah. Did you read the book, Mo?
Yes, it's my favorite book.
I do love that book. I suggest people...
yes, absolutely.
Definitely
but with
it.
the show itself, I don't know, like, it's very good because I liked, in the book, it's very Hannah's point of view, Clay's point of view. But in the show, they are including like every single character that's also on the tapes and how they're like, oh my God, like, is this going to get out? Like, is Clay going to tell someone? Like, they're nervous, and it shows, like, it gives them more of a backstory.
Okay. How do you like that?
I like it a lot.
Okay.
Because,
so it adds to it.
Yeah, because like, I love the book, don't get me wrong, but simply hearing over and over and over, Hannah, I'm blaming you, Clay, oh God, I loved her, why didn't I do this? Like, it gets a little old.
Yeah.
So this is interesting because they throw in these other people.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with these other people, they keep telling Clay, they're like, Clay, like, she's lying. Like, these tapes aren't real. We didn't do what she's saying we did.
So it's like, who do you believe?
Exactly. So the question is, like, did they do it? Did they not do it? I don't know.
No one really knows.
And then my other question is, are they going to try and do a second season of this show? Because if they do, they're ruining it.
Yes, because also, if you're just going to go through all 13 tapes and all those episodes,
then, like, what do you have left?
Where are you going to go?
But also, if they did a first season and they didn't do all 13 tapes, people would be annoyed.
We're getting some feedback here from...
oh, yes?
From specifically Rachel Landock.
I love her.
So she's letting us know she's watching in America again, because she used to watch us when she was abroad. Maura, back your head looks ridiculous.
Thank you so much.
And Rachel thinks that the book is better.
I agree. I love the book. It moved me so much when I read it for the first time.
It's beautiful, yeah.
but I also love the show, but they're very different from each other. Like, obviously, it's the same story, which I like because they follow it along correctly.
Yeah.
But it's different in the fact that I said, like, they're adding in these new people, so on and so forth. But I'm a book nerd, so I legit always think that books are better than TV shows or movies.
Well, they usually are.
I agree with
also.
you, Rach.
Yeah. We agree with you. You're welcome for the shout out, Rachel. Also, Holly from Maplewood. She's watching right now. She's at work watching me. Shout out to Holly. I work at Maplewood back home. So
Is that your old people home?
Yeah, and Holly is working.
Your mom's not even watching us.
I know. My mom apparently, I guess she was mad that last time I was hating on her and she's not going to watch.
But
Maybe she's cleaning the bathroom floor like she was last time too. Who really knows? But that's okay because like Rachel's a really big fan right now. She's loving the shout out. So if anyone wants to watch us, we'll shout you out and like give your input too on whatever we're talking about.
Yes, please.
Because we love it. We love it.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely dedicated in the script one whole segment to 13 Reasons Why because I knew we'd have a conversation about it. So we're going to take a break and play a little bit of music.
Okay.
And when we get back, I got some more little stuff, things, mabobs,
Oh, sounds
words
fun.
for you. So, yeah, bye.
Okay, bye.